What's up, guys? My name is David Powell, and this is Powell Sports Media, my small sports show where I discuss some of my favorite sports and athletes. Let's get into it. Yeah. For today's episode, I wanted to focus on Michigan State's men's basketball team. Yes, to all you Michigan fans that watch my videos, I know there's some of you. I am a Michigan State fan. When I first moved up to Michigan from Indiana, my brothers picked the Michigan Wolverines as their favorite team. And of course, I wanted to be different from them, so I chose the green and white. Having a rivalry between us brothers growing up was pretty fun. Our dad even hand-painted the basketball hoop backboard for us that he built for us. He painted it half Michigan State. So shout out Dad for the hoop. Shout out my brother Caleb and Micah. Then they make the rivalry fun, rooting for the Wolverines. And then shout out my brother Andrew. He's a fellow family MSU fan. So anyways, back to basketball. The Spartans are off to a very good start this season so far. MSU began the season beating Colgate in their first game of the season 80-69. I believe that was early November. Next up was the Spartans' first real test of the year. On November 8th, Michigan State hosted 14th ranked Arkansas at the Breslin Center for what ended up being a thriller of a game. I got to go to this one with my roommate, and we both agreed that it was honestly one of the best live sporting events either of us had ever been to. The atmosphere was incredible. Both teams played super well, and to top it off, MSU came out with a huge win with a score of 69-66. So close game. Overall, really cool, exciting game. I'm glad I got to go and witness that basketball game. It was just incredible, an incredible night. After Arkansas, Michigan State again played at home. They beat San Jose State pretty handily, 79-60. Then, most recently, the Spartans played in the Champions Classic at Madison Square Gardens in New York City. Their opponent was the Kentucky Wildcats, who came into the game. They were ranked 12th in the country. So another tough test for the Spartans there. I figured it would be a hard-fought game. I kind of figured it was going to be Michigan State's first loss of the season. It actually ended up being what was really a dominant win for the team. Jackson Kohler led the way for the Spartans in that one. He racked up 20 points. Kerr Tang had his best game of the season yet. He scored a career-high 15 points. And then Jeremy Fears, he dished out a whopping 13 assists, and he scored 8. So, all around, it was a pretty big team effort. And it was an impressive effort, especially from deep. As a team, Michigan State, they were kind of surprised by hitting 11 of 22 of their three-point shots. For reference, the team came into the game having only made 13 threes up until that point. So it was not a strength of their game. In the Arkansas game that I went to, they only hit 1. So it was definitely a tough game from deep against Arkansas, but against Kentucky, they kind of opened it up, and they were hitting them all night. Overall, I think Michigan State, they can be a threat this season, obviously. If the team can stay dominant in the paint, which they've shown they can do, and that seems to be their strength, especially with Cohen Carr. If they can also be consistent from outside the arc, I mean, if they can do both things, this team could make a serious run in the tournament come March, which I think we're due for. Right now, the team is ranked 17th in the nation. I do expect that number to go up, or down, sorry, after the new ranking comes out, the Kentucky game. They did, and I'm recording this right after the Detroit Mercy game. Michigan State did win that game. I do not have a score handy, but I know Michigan State did win that one pretty handily. So they're still perfect on the season, and I think it's going to be a fun one. I think Michigan State fans, we're in for a good one. But, that's all I've got for today. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and thanks y'all for watching. Yeah.